Okay guys, welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm going to make you a mean curry goat dish. Alright, and before I get started, I'm going to show you the ingredients for this dish, and I'm also going to show you the curry meat that I get. This is about 2.5 pounds of goat meat. Alright, as you can see, it has a lot of meat on it. I like the goat meat when it's you know, more meaty instead of bony. So I pick and choose. When I go to the meat market, I pick and choose the parts of the goat that I want. Now this is the leg of the goat. I washed it properly and cleaned it really nice. So I'm going to show you how I get my goat meat going. Now for the ingredients, we're going to need some chopped onions, some tomatoes. This is about 4 potatoes chopped, and some scallion, and I have fresh thyme here. You could use dry thyme if you have it. It doesn't matter. I've used dry thyme all the time in my dish then. And this is some chopped green peppers, and in here I have about a little less than a teaspoon of pimento seed. And let me tell you guys, you can't skip the pimento seed when you're cooking curry goat. As far as spices go, I'm going to be adding accent, garlic. You could use any kind of garlic that you have in your kitchen. A little bit of Mrs. Dash, all purpose this is, and this is salt free. Also, I'm going to be adding some ginger. Now guys, this is the ginger that is in the bottle. If you have the fresh ginger from the supermarket, go ahead, use it. What the ginger does is, curry having a tendency to hurt your stomach. The ginger will kind of kill that curry. I'm going to use this instead of the other one. And I'm going to use some black pepper, some Jamaican curry powder, and once again, there's a lot of them on the shelf. The one that I'm using is the Jamaican choice. It is very, very good. And some oil. So let's get started on this curry goat dinner. I'm going to add some oil in my skillet. Now, my goat meat, let me explain something to you guys. It's your choice if you want to go ahead and put your spices on the goat meat. Put it in the fridge, half an hour, overnight, whatever you want. It's not going to make a difference if the right spices is not on the goat. Alright? So watch carefully and look how I do it. I go ahead and put my goat meat in. Because people have a tendency to say the meat tastes better when you marinate it overnight. That's not true. So let me show you how I cook curry in my kitchen. I'm going to add about half a teaspoon of Mrs. Dash, half a teaspoon of accent, some black pepper, half a teaspoon. I'm going to put half a teaspoon of everything because when I get finished with this curry goat, I'm going to go ahead and add some more to it. A half a teaspoon of that ginger, right? Teaspoon of garlic. Now the curry, I'm going to put about 3 teaspoons of curry in this. Alright, so we'll just go ahead and kind of mix that in. What I'm going to do, I'm going to add about 2 cups of water to this. And what is going to happen is I'm going to let it boil. And this is going to boil for, I'd say about, depending on how tender the meat is. Also some pimento seed to this. And I'm just going to let it boil with the pimento seed for about a good 45 minutes. And when I come back, I'll show you what it looks like in 45 minutes. Goat meat has been cooking for about an hour. It's almost done cooking tender, but I need another half an hour before I start adding onions and scallion and thyme and all them things. So what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to add another 2 cups of water to that. And I'm going to let that cook for another half an hour. And when we come back, I will show you how to finish up this dish. It's been half an hour since I've been cooking this goat meat extra. So I'm going to put 30 minutes. Chopped onions in here. This is one medium-sized chopped onion, and some tomatoes in here. Also some sweet green pepper, skellion, fresh thyme, and this is 4 chopped Irish potatoes. Okay, I'm going to also add a cup of water to that, an ounce of butter. Also, I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more Mrs. Dash to that, just a little bit, just to kick it up a notch. Some black pepper. And I'm gonna put like a teaspoon of vinegar. I'm using the white vinegar. That's a teaspoon. And now I'm gonna put salt to it. I didn't put any salt in there when I seasoned the meat first when I got it started. I usually put the salt in afterwards, like when I'm getting ready to finish up the meal. This is like a teaspoon of salt. So we put that in there, and then we give it a stir. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to let this cook for like another half an hour or so and let everything come together, and then when I come back I will show you guys on a dish how this looks like. So I will see you guys back here in about a half an hour to 45 minutes. It's all done. Everything came together really good. What I'm going to be doing now is getting this on a plate, fix it up real nice, and then show you guys how it looks. As you can see, it looks delicious. So see you back in like 3 minutes. Curry goat, gungo rice and peas, salad or tomato, and some nice cucumber. From my kitchen to yours, enjoy!